Welcome to today's Grow It Green. We're at Cackleberry's Garden and Gift Shop in Meredith. I'm joined by Rachel Massini of UNH Cooperative Extension. Rachel, one of the things people love about this time of year is the chance to enjoy fresh produce, fresh herbs, and they can be pretty invasive though, especially when it comes to those herbs.
Most definitely, Ray. Today we're going to talk about actually setting up an herb garden right outside your kitchen door.
Oh, so I don't have to walk that far?
Exactly.
Just go out
just
and grab
go out
what I
and
need?
clip.
All right.
So you can get a barrel like this. We've chosen this one here. You want to put some kind of drainage in the bottom. If you can't drill holes in the bottom, put some kind of rocks or something in order to get the water away from the soil after you fill it up, because too much water is going to rot your plants. Not enough water, they're not going to get it.
How many inches of soil do I need? I mean, this is fairly deep barrel.
This is very deep, so I'd say about maybe about 6 to 8 inches of good soil.
All right. Now, what do I put in this? Can I just throw everything in this barrel together?
Definitely not. You want to segregate your herbs. You want to put your culinary herbs together. If you're doing lavenders or stuff like that, you want to make sure that those are separate. And mint can be very, very invasive. So you want to keep those potted in separate location if possible.
Okay. So now in terms of mixed sweet and savory, what about, I know in some of the other container gardens we've talked about the need for, you know, some like more sun, some like less. Is that true of the herbs
Most
as well?
herbs you want 6+ hours of sunlight. So if you don't have an area like that, you want to make sure you put your pot in a place where they're going to get that amount of sunlight.
So basically what you're telling me is I need 2 barrels then, right?
Possibly. Most herbs though are going to want full sun. So the ones that aren't going to do as well, you can put anywhere in a shaded area.
Okay, and we talked about the need for 6 to 8 inches of soil. What type of soil goes in there?
Any potting soil would be great. You want to make sure that some peolites in there or perlites in there so it actually can hold some water, because pots are going to dry out quicker than if they were in the natural soil.
And especially sometimes we've had little drought conditions over the past summer, so that's good as well.
Exactly.
All right, and now just in terms of what I put in there, I guess it depends on...
It's really up to you and your
palate. If I'm making pesto or whatever
Exactly.
I'm doing,
So we have a variety here. We have some basils, we have lemon verbena, parsley. Rosemary is my favorite. I love this. It's great for cooking.
Okay. And if I need to know some more information, what do we have going on here?
Actually, we have an event coming up. The New Hampshire Herbal Network is running their plant sale on June 9th, and that will be up at the Canterbury Shaker Village. And it's a plant sale, so they're going to have shrubs as well as herbs and vegetables. So it's a great event.
And if I have still more questions after attending this event, what's the number I call?
You can call 1-877-398-4769 or 1-877-EXT-GROW.
All right, and that's it for today's Grow It Green.